Good evening, fellow scramblers. Tonight we have mcmcgurk versus sitake. Your commentators tonight are myself, Static Pulse, and my possum pal, Pebble Possum.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I'm excited for this race.
Yeah.
mcmcgurk is previous champion. Sitake also very skilled. Could easily take this whole thing himself. And
Yep,
we
I
are
think he
counting
was
down.
the winner of the Ancient Cave last year, actually. Or maybe. So, very skilled runners, and we're looks like a
Yep.
two-sin start? No,
Yeah.
three. I
No,
always get the two
three.
mixed up.
Yeah. So we have random start. And what were the other flags this week?
We have Random Start, we have Return Mice, which act like breadcrumbs in other Mother Series games. And even more fun, we have, what is it? Accelerated Enemy Shuffle.
Yeah.
So with
Okay.
Accelerated Enemy Shuffle, throughout the four Sanks, we will see the gamut of a selected um, uh, I
Yeah,
was trying
we'll
to
be seeing enemies roughly in the order that they would appear in the game, but like reordered to fit the logical path that the randomizer has decided on. And
yeah, I
start
keep
off, we
thinking
got
of so
yeah,
at the end of the game, we'll probably see um, enemies from Cave of the Past, from the Dark Hill Climb, all sorts of fun enemies that you don't normally see in a scramble setting.
we are
So, and
starting off with Pooh in the little 3 dungeon. He's got the zombie paper on him, so that we don't have to hunt for that later.
no, but I'm sure someone will tell us all about it.
Alright, so both runners heading to Onette to check the library and the arcade.
Satake is going right for the arcade. We have a tree here. Is it an early tree or a late tree?
Looks like
It's
it's
the
an early
territorial
tree.
oak, so this is maybe not necessarily the first logical check, but it's very early in progression, more than likely.
Yeah, and with Pooh's freeze, not gonna vote up too much of a challenge. Neither
Yep.
is Frank. Didn't see what the what his robot pal is. Might be a mini barf hiding behind the tree.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Usually you can see him a little bit. It's not Amp, because Amp pokes out a little. Yeah, it's Mini Barf.
Ah,
So small you can't even see him. Mini Barf can actually be a problem this early because he'll make you cry, just like that, and you don't really have the PSI to deal with it, but we get a lucky
yeah,
Thunder hit.
yeah, definitely because he is freeze resistant, so the Pooh's freeze does not help there, and with
Hawkeye.
not being able to land anything physically, Pooh's Thunder is really the best damage option here against that, and Sataki got lucky and landed it. So, you know, I think Gurk got a UFO engine from the library.
Oh, did he? I missed that. I was looking at trees.
Yeah, technically I also missed it by I have his tracker up in a separate window. So,
Ah, okay. And we have the Hawkeye here from Arcade, so that gives us a kid check in Deep Darkness and a
yeah,
potential future Sanctuary.
yeah. Deep Darkness was one of the teleports, so that is someplace we could go, or we could do the Summers quest.
Yep, Summers is pretty long. I don't imagine our runners will do that over going to the kid check, but you never know.
Yeah. All right, so Take now hitting up the library, gonna get the UFO engine.
Yeah, we'll see if our runners diverge or not here in just a moment.
Yep, so both runners completing both the one-net checks in roughly the same amount of time. Gurk's going to Deep Darkness for the kid check. So is Satake. Oop. Satake bonks on
Oh,
a Brake
a,
Shag
a
van.
rogue van.
I think that's what it says on the side of the van. I don't know.
Oh man, we got the McGurk looked outside, and unfortunately, our window flavor is a little crazy now.
Yeah, Gurk rocking the dental flavor. tonight.
It's way too bright.
It is bright, but you gotta do it for the glory of the teeth. The people demand teeth. Alright, we got cave boys. Cave boys in the jungle. And a mole. And a 3 zombie.
Yep, this is also like the Trillion Edge.
Trill Sprout. Trill Sprout is I would rather face him early.
Yeah. I'm about to say he's generally bad, but wait, no, those mushrooms can mushroomize you. That's no good.
Yeah, that's not great. Gurk opting to thunder instead of freezing the
We
Sprout.
got Flash Alpha.
This is gonna be rough because now Gurk really doesn't have damage. It's gonna be so hard for him to land hits.
Yeah, Trillion Edge is doing 26. We don't have any defense items.
Sitake also opting to focus the mushrooms first.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one to win at our current levels. But we might be able to pull it off. Sitake does have Pooh still standing. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten lucky with an early life noodles or anything.
Yeah, Pooh is still mashermized. Alright, Sitake does get through. Pooh does not betray us.
Oh no, Ness is feeling strange over mcmcgurk's side, but it got brought back. We get Jeff. Jeff opens up a 10th check back in 3.
Gurk is out of
nice
lands a lucky smash, gets through just a little bit behind Sitake, but with a dead Pooh. So it'll take a little time to revive that in the Tenda village, but you know, Sitake's got to do the same thing, get this shroom off of Pooh's head. So.
Yep.
Oh, a Sheriff's Band.
Oh well,
wow.
Okay. So we're not doing this sanctuary in this seed.
Oh, leaves the shroom on Pooh's head. Okay.
It might be faster just go to 3 and just talk to the doc there.
I suppose, yeah. And we got a lot of bills from Jeff, I suppose.
Well, thanks, Jeff. And along the way, we can also put the zombie paper in the tent. It looks like, at least I presume that they might go check out the tent first, because there's not really much else we can do. We don't have a meteorite piece, so going to Saturn Valley won't actually do anything for us. It's either that or we go to Summers.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that they're at least trying to fight the tent.
Yeah, with the.
I find that the tent often is. I find like the tent is often out of logical path, but.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the Evergrowth check in Tucson. Mm-hmm. Even if you get Paula, it might just be wildly out of logic. Well, you never know. A cheap bracelet not looking good next to a Chera band, but it's something.
Yeah, that is a fantastic defensive item. Not gonna do a lot against Thunders, but Thunderstorm does have strong physicals too, so we'll help
thankfully,
there.
It's vulnerable to our freezes and our. Oh, it's down. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You tried.
Surprising pushover.
Don't even get a gold star for that one. And what do we get here? Fly honey? Tiny ruby.
Tiny ruby.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we have a reason to go to Summers.
AJ Tolmar confirming in chat that Thunder and Storm do not lift weights. They are low on HP. It's actually why I like seeing Kraken in the mines if you have to do mines, since Kraken is an EXP pinata, and in the mines it has a pretty low HP.
I thought they were actually relatively tanky in vanilla. Like, I think they have like 2,000 HP.
Yeah, but if I remember right, if they're in the mines, they have their HP cut a bit. If I remember correctly. Jay Tolmar can correct me if I'm wrong.
And we're both going to be riding the UFO.
Okay. Jay Tolmar confirming mines and pyramid are an HP penalty. The good news is that even though the sequence is a little long, we have the one other item we can Usually got to check here so we can knock out all the summers in one fell swoop.
Yeah, and it's you really like that because the teleport back here is not in the most convenient location for either one of these checks. So
It's
you
all the
do
way at
add
the
like
other end of the
several
boardwalk.
seconds of walking.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually go to the expensive shop, even though it's technically got a level bonus associated with it. So you can potentially find higher level equips than your current depth in the seed.
Yeah, even with even if you had the money though, it's also just you gotta walk to it. It's a little out of the way.
Yeah, it's most convenient. Well, I guess you're a little
Shop,
closer if you have to teleport back here than
I suppose,
from
yeah,
the
but
crash side.
shopping is already a
Pretty
time
slow.
penalty in itself.
Yeah, about the only shop bonus shop I really check is if I beat Everdread. And then I'll go check out the shop there. The
Yeah,
early bazooka can be really nice.
sometimes I check this shop like Gurk is doing if I'm already calling Stoic the Stoic Club from inside it. Though Sitake went straight to the museum and made the call from there since he was going there anyway.
Yeah, at this
So
point in the seed, you may be jonesing for a bat upgrade for Ness. I find that getting some offense for Ness pretty important. Generally, it can also help just to have a little bit of defense on the kids, so they're just taking even a little bit less damage can really help you
yeah.
out sometimes.
Now we do have the sheriff band though, so there is a
Yeah, so one
considerable
kid
amount
is
of
basically
DSA.
invincible. One
Yeah.
kid's basically invincible. That's probably Ness. So Jeff isn't very useful right now, but you never know if you get a bazooka or something.
Let's see where this teleport goes. Tucson.
Tucson. Okay, so we have two
Okay.
checks. We got the jar of fly honey, so that's a good amount of things.
And we got that
And
worthless wad of bills. Because since we already
yeah,
started with 3 Daxos.
yeah,
But we can do the Apple Kid check.
yeah. Probably one of the other advantages to getting Tucson is we also have mice availability now.
Yeah, that is the other advantage of Tucson. And Stuck is gonna go straight for those mice. Gets a little pizza as well.
Finds it just well enough to avoid mysterious flying diamond. Up.
Oh, we're gonna
What?
find
That's
out
a
what this
red.
diamond is anyway. Ooh,
Janky red.
gross.
Oh, a
It is
woolly shambler.
Yeah, it's a
So
little.
this is winners. Not well. It's still
Second
pretty
winners.
easy.
Oh, okay.
We see Skelpions there and on the way to the Onatusan pathway.
And then we do have the return mice this seed. For the most part, you're kind of using them like exit mice. We're going to be setting them, at dungeon entrances.
Yep, you can do some fun things with exit mice, especially if the first time you get them is in the mines. You can set them right by the mice themselves and then teleport around the mines to make it a little faster, especially if you don't have the shorter dungeon flag enabled. You can also put it in other convenient places, like say, if you have Happy.
Do we have are the return mice limited?
No, they're not limited.
Oh, okay. That's actually really powerful. You can put you can do kind of what you were just saying, like in Ancient Cave. You put your return mice right down by the other mice, and you can basically just mouse out of literally anywhere.
Yep. For those who might not be familiar, one of the flag presets for Scramble is called Dr. Saturn's Choice. In that, you get return mice, but they're also limited, so you have a maximum of 6 that you can get.
Yeah, I'm just used to return mice being limited, so it didn't occur to me that you would have unlimited mice. I feel like that's almost a little broken.
Yeah, it can be if you get a good spot to put them, they're very good. I think when I did my race, I put them outside the Lilliput cave, so it was very easy to one come back there, do the sank, or two come back and check the free shop if I wanted any brain food lunches or anything like that. You get the key to the cabin later. You just have a quick warp right there. So
looks like we're both doing zombie paper now. So yeah, we've had a little bit of divergence, but then revergence, is that a word?
It is
um,
now. Yeah, the season's been fairly linear. There's not a whole lot to do, but the sequence of events the game has given us.
Convergence. Thank you, Ari. Yeah, and so now we're both pretty much neck and neck and heading to Saturn Valley.
We get some delicious fries. Graveyard fries.
Graveyard fries sounds like kind of regional specialty.
Yeah, it does sound like something you get at like one of those like fancy. I don't want to
Oh my
say like.
god.
Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies.
Ugh. This is kind of disgusting. The spheres are gonna explode. So,
Yeah,
and there's two of them.
but we do have a Buka sighting, so that's always positive.
Yeah, I do always appreciate seeing a good buka.
Yeah, I was gonna say graveyard fries sounds like something in like high class like dive bar joint or something like that. Get some vampire tacos and your graveyard fries or something like that.
Oh, we got thirsty coil snakes as well. Their bite has been downgraded to a distracting bite though, so we're not getting poisoned.
And we have another rat guarding the tunnel. Is this even randomized?
Oh, Jeff is down for Gurk, so he'll not have the bottle rockets to deal with this rat.
Yeah, both of
Sitake
our
gets
runners
through.
grabbed a bunch of rockets, but
Gurk really wanted that present. Gets a vital capsule for it, which will be nice when we get Paula, but maybe not
yeah.
worth this fight.
The only thing about Paula is
All right, hello? Are you there?
again.
I think you cut out for a minute there.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna say it's possible we might not get Paula early enough for that vital capsule to matter.
Yeah, that is unfortunate if you get her like right before you're about to go to Gygus and she doesn't get a level.
We got some robo pumps here.
Pooh is now also down. We now have a solo Nest versus the rat.
Another crit takes it home.
Yeah, these lucky smashes kind of saving Gurk's hide. Some of these boss fights. We've got Art inside the Belch base.
Yep, and with
oh, and cops and fire.
Yeah, we're getting our Moonside Summers enemies now.
We'll see if Gurk makes a little side trip to Saturn Valley just to bring his kids back. Gets a green on this somehow.
Oh, a record. Well, as long as we don't run into any cups of coffee, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, it's Electrospectre. Oh,
oh
stuck
no!
a
I
mouse
think he.
out.
Ooh no!
I think he wanted to set. Oh, that's costly. I'm pretty sure he was trying
Suddenly,
to.
the reversal.
Pretty sure he was trying to mark the location in case he died.
Yeah.
But now. Oh
Yeah,
God. That's gonna lose several minutes. Gurk going to revive his kids. He was gonna be behind from that, but now with that costly mistake, he might actually be ahead still.
Yeah, that's why you got to be careful with the return mice. You can't. I always take my time when I'm selecting things, especially if if you want to change your destination, you have to. It's I believe the second option. You have the mouse. You have to. It's going to say mouse. So select over one to reset the mice. At least for mcmcgurk, if he does take an untimely KO here, he does have the Saturn Valley teleport. It says KO slumber.
That is true. Hallmark commenting that he should randomize the mouse menu. Please don't.
Oh, there was a... Oh, but got the green. Oh, and mcmcgurk's gonna take the hint for the meteorite piece. Might as well do
Randomized menus would actually be very evil. No, I think about it. Monotoli.
So that might also be where Paula is too. And we'll have access to Foresight after we do this, although we don't have the key item.
It's a
to get in
modestly
there.
better bat for Nest. Gurk Farm with a Sandlot bat.
And just a cold
Right.
remedy.
And Sitake is in fact getting back to belch base before Gurk is, despite the mouse mishap. Mouse hap?
Yep, that's a good one. Mouse hap. mcmcgurk took some extra time there since he was in Saturn Valley to get the hint and get some presents for the road. So still a little behind, but maybe better equipped for the challenges ahead. We got some desert dogs here.
Oh, we've ran into something.
Yep, ran into...
What? Oh, okay.
It's a bug. I was like, this is probably a... I can't say anything, it's probably a bug.
It was a bug, but not that kind of bug.
Alright, is Sitake going to try the mouse again? Yep, going to take it slow so we don't mouse out for the second time. Okay, I was expecting a red there, but it wasn't.
So Sitake now probably, despite getting this fight first again, probably still now thinks that he's behind, and these little psychological effects can kind of contribute to some decision making that might be costly later.
Yeah, we'll have to see how he what he does now with this information. He doesn't have the meteorite piece hint, although if Paul is at Monotoli anyway, then might not hint might not necessarily be an advantage for mcmcgurk.
We get a teleport to Winters.
That's another key item
setting his
for us.
mouse once again. Gonna try the dungeon here. I like doing this after Belch Base 2 just because it puts you out right next to the entrance. Otherwise, it's a few door transitions away.
Oh, we got some Deep Darkness and Pyramid enemies here. A little step above the randos inside the Belch base. And that's probably the sewer trash can right there too.
Not too difficult to despawn. Yeah, butterflies in this dungeon are pretty nice if you're coming right out of Belch Base.
Magnum air gun.
Magnum air gun. Okay, Jeff will appreciate that. That's a solid weapon.
Yeah, it's good for auto attack. That's for sure.
We have the
got
evil
our Manny.
Got freeze beta, so this should not put up too much of a challenge, I don't think.
mcgurk seems to be leaving that one for later. Maybe trying to hurry down the all progression. So you might also think he's behind because he's had some rough boss fights. So we'll see where they go. Going to grab the key items winners. This could be the yogurt dispenser.
I'm guessing it is.
If it is,
or
then
something
we're
that leads to it. Key the cabin.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's...
We don't have a pencil eraser yet, so that's not going to do anything for us. Which begs the question, where is the pencil eraser? I guess we've opened up 4 sides, so it's probably either in the mines or in Moonside. We've got Saturn coins as well, so we're doing very well on defense. And okay, pendants. This is a very good shop.
Yep, we also have the signed banana, so that will be Sanctuary 3 for us, plus a key item.
Oh, we did get the signed banana. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think Apple Kid gave that to us, so... Sitake not checking the shop will not get the OKs and Mr. Saturn coins. Always happy to see the Saturn coins are cheap coins, and they're even better than Silence and Defense. They're pretty strong for when you get them. You only get one as a reward for saving the Mr. Saturns if you talk to the 3 Saturn gift guy.
Yeah, in vanilla it's out of scale because it's supposed to be unique. But when you can just buy them, they're really good. They're almost as good as the charm coin. And they're only $1,000, which is much cheaper than most of the other items of this type.
Yeah, always happy to see a Mr. Saturn coin. It's great. So I guess we'll see whether our racers decide to peek the mines or not. Mines have not been given a lot of love. Typically, a lot of
Nobody's
people have
going
been
gambling.
saving
Well,
them.
we'll see if Sitake goes gambling. I don't think he'll go gambling.
Probably not. We're against racers of... Ooh, we got Franklin badges. Since we have to go to Happy Happy anyway, or maybe. Polly could be there. We do have the captain key after all. Going to grab the badge here. Grabbing the badge here also means, or at least just
Horns of Life, a Pharaoh's Curse. What these are not items we usually see.
Interesting. Hey, Kraken's in the mines. Awesome.
Alright, Kraken already a bit of a glass cannon, so these might go down fairly easy. I think this is kind of a deep depth though.
Yeah, it looks like Fire Alpha.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal.
It's a little rude for it to be using Crashing Boom Bang when the reward from this is the Franklin badge, though. And it goes in. The lower HP really helping out.
Yeah, this is pretty good levels, given how deep this Kraken probably was. Might be able to take on the rest of them with the experience gained there.
Super plush bear.
Yeah, and the mines are loaded with presents too. So if Gurk sticks this out, he can get some good gear. But the other question is the reward is going to be worth the time investment?
Yeah, we'll have to see what these enemies are. There is a UFO and a tree, so these could be Scaraba and Deep Darkness enemies. On the other hand, we saw the earlier tree, so this is probably still technically in logic, is my guess. Because
I think this might actually be behind logic. Oh, Sitake gets red swirled. I think that should have been green. Honestly.
Ooh, Ness is down. Jeff is barely alive. Yeah, it really depends if those UFOs are... Well, we'll have to see if we see other Scaraba or Deep Darkness enemies here.
Yeah, and
it's possible
Kraken
they could have been skipped, and... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Kraken thankfully using the pale green light to give mcgurk a little bit of a respite in these fights. Yeah. And since boss attacks, their attack scripts are de-randomized, meaning that they do the same sequence of attacks every time you fight them, just to make things a little more fair between racers. We will have those essentially turn skips on all the Kraken, but not before the crashing boom bangs in the fire.
Yeah, and I think we have confirmed that this area is post-logic. We got a talisman ribbon.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking this was post-logic.
Oh no, he clicked on the Kraken and not the box. So we'll see what happens here. The Krakens do have low HP, so Plush Bear can definitely take a couple under hits here.
And Pooh is running out of PP. Actually,
yeah, he's gone. He's out. Is this going to be enough? It is.
It is. Okay. We are levels into the 30s, so Gurk is not going to have too much of a problem with anything else.
And
oh my god,
a rain pendant. Okay, this is about where I would leave and get on with the seed, because there's really not much else to be gained here, if you know this is post-logic. Sitake now heading into the mines.
I mean, the Franklin badge is just useful, and the Gurk is like, what, 2 more Krakens to kill?
He is, but Pooh's so low.
I mean, you got 20 PP
you could set the mice here and
levels.
die, you know, you could do that too. You can set the mouse here.
Love.
I mean, you come back with Ness alive.
I respect the greed. Well,
Set the
Magic
mouse.
Tart's gonna help stick out the rest of this cave, I suppose.
I know, he's just going for it. Sitake has left the mines, going for the mice.
That hand-aid would work on Pooh if...
Who has like 0 HP? He's goodbye, Pooh.
Okay, we're forfeiting. We're out of here.
Oh, you should have set the mouse. There's even mice in the mines.
I think he did set... I'm not sure if he did.
I don't think he did. Ugh. Yeah, with if he did get the badge and with that rain pendant, Paula would be functionally invincible during Gaius, but since the badge is post logic, Gaius will probably just have weak thunders, so it's not really hard to keep one of Ness or Pooh alive, or even them both. So because they just have big HP pools, so.
I kind of stopped paying attention to Sitake's half of the screen, honestly. Looks like we were through the sewers. I didn't see what Maxwell had at the end of it.
I did not either. I was also focusing a lot on mcmcgurk's Mines Adventures.
Anyone in chat catch it?
Yeah, so Doggy did peek the mines and then I'm guessing saw his enemies and bounced out. We'll see what mcgurk does. May go for Monotoli, hoping to grab Paula. That's probably what I do, given his situation. Because you do have 2 vital capsules you can give Paula to beef her up even more. So the sooner you get Paula, the sooner she can get any level to get that HP.
We got pink cloud enemies in place of the robots in Monotoli, and we have a Starman of some sort.
Set the mouse, mcgurk.
Junior.
You can set the mouse in Foresight, mcgurk. Come on. I guess you could just teleport back. It's not that far to either of the other 3 checks, but...
We're using the counter PSI unit. This is the wrong Starman to be using it on.
How much luck does Junior have?
More than Deluxe. I don't recall. I kind of looked at all of the boss's luck at one point, see if there was any use for the counter PSI unit, and basically Deluxe is the only one that's worth bothering use on. The other thing about the counter PSI unit, while most of Jeff's items are luck over 80 checks, counter PSI is luck over 40, so it works on almost nothing.
Yeah, isn't that the shield killer also out of 40 too? That's why it's basically useless.
Okay, Tomar says Junior has 80 luck, so yeah, will never work.
Oh
here.
yeah.
And I'm not sure about the shield killer.
And Paula is up here, and with the meteorite piece also up here. All we need is some way to get to Happy, which is probably Sanctuary 4. And then we're good to go. Oh, teleport here. Gotta use your mouse. There's your mouse.
And we're going to Saturn Valley.
Probably hoping to get a Happy teleport. That's what I would hope for too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a teeth window fits. mcgurk looked outside.
Yeah, I like this logic in chat. If someone knocks me out of the tournament, I want them to win so that I can always say that I'm debatably second.
Right, I think mcgurk's also going to go along.
Tied for a second with everyone else that was beaten. Oh, interesting. I don't think we'll be going there since we have all our kids. A buff bird is not what you want for Gaius.
Yeah, the only thing is if you're still really hoping to get Happy teleport.
Yeah. I suppose we could do Boo training. Kind of a long check.
It is pretty long. You can mouse out to make it slightly shorter, at least getting back somewhere. But But yeah, with Paula, we also have the Everdred check available, as Satake is going to do. It's pretty fast
Yeah.
just to take a look at it. It could be pencil eraser, and then get your 4 sinks available.
Also, the other logic here is that we had that vital capsule, and if Paula gets a level off this, at least it does something.
Yeah, Paula only has
is
66 HP. Yeah, that
which
would.
is the logic that I used when I did this check and when I lost my own race by looking for Sanctify.
Yep, Barf. Oh, Belch is down. I think
Okay.
Belch has some of the highest HP of all the bosses, but not that late in logic to have to worry about her. Pack of bubblegum. Okay, that also works for our next sync. So that should be 4 on the board. We got winners. We got.
Sitake has found okay pendants. Gurk already found them in the winter shop. Sitake now finding them here, so we're good for pendants on both players' counts. Gurk also having that rain pendant.
Time to give all these vitality capsules to Paula. We also have a nice talisman ribbon.
Yeah.
So now that was this rain pendant.
Sitake is going to Moonside.
Wait, do we have 4 sinks on the board?
I thought we did. Because we...
2, 3...
We did Milky Well. We got Winters open now.
Milky Well, Magnet Hill, Rainy Circle... I guess we don't have 4, actually.
I think we need more sinks than we do.
We need Giant Step, Lilliput, Pink Cloud. Because Lumine got us that Cherub Band, so it's probably not in logic. Oh, maybe... I guess he could... The Poo Moo training could also be the Underworld, too.
That's true. Could also be Happy.
Yeah, there's 2 possibilities for a sync there. It might be worth it.
Mine was
a mistake.
It's a mistake. Yeah. You got some nice stuff from it, but definitely cost some time.
Yeah.
We got a neutralizer for Jeff.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That will take down any enemy PSI shields that decide to be obnoxious. Or regular shields, for that matter.
Oh, did mcgurk's stream go down or frozen? Oh, yeah, it looks black.
I guess we'll never know. It's up on my side window. He's fighting Belch right now.
Okay, I can't see it on the restream.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's shown on the EBSS.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, we see we're getting the same feed, so.
Yep. mcgurk, at least having gone into mines, does have the advantage of having a functionally invincible Paula for when he gets to Gaia, so as long as he can keep pace with Sitake, he might be able to pull out an advantage there against Gaia, particularly if he's nasty.
Gurk is back. We've beaten Belch.
mcgurk is walking, going to check Paula's mom. Yep. This is, if you have Paula and you happen to be in Tucson, this is a pretty good check. You get I think typically a rare item of some kind, so you get a revive, a repel.
I think it's basically the same item pool as the Crash Phase Distorter in the Cave of the Present. It's often a repel. If not a repel, then often a cup of life noodles or a horn or something.
Yeah, mcgurk also now going for Moonside. Our racers are doing much the same things. mcgurk still a little behind, not having Milky Well completed.
And I missed what the Moonside reward was.
I blinked and missed it. You
We're
know,
such good
I
commentators.
thought having two commentators would make this easier, but yeah, no.
All right, Leslie saying it was the Eraser Racer, which
Right,
is
thank you, Leslie.
not really what we wanted to see.
No, it definitely isn't. Sitake now heading to winners, having I guess no reason not to come here now. You got the Eraser Racer in case you need to do it, and we also get another key
The
item
Sank
from-
anyway.
I mean, we do have the return mice, so it's pretty easy to get back here. So, I guess the only unfortunate thing is we will have to walk through the dungeon. We have the not often seen evil eye.
Yeah, Evil Eye is something that you really don't. Even in vanilla, you only see him in Dark Oneette, and you're usually just teleporting past them. So it's one of those enemies that we really don't know what to do with offhand, honestly.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying, but they like to waste their time on brain shock that doesn't work, so that's always a plus.
Though I think it actually does work with the Sheriff Band.
Yes, I think the later bracelets inverse the hypnosis and brain shock resistances because they're naturally inverted in the game. If you're fully immune to hypnosis, you're fully open to brain shock. And the later bracelets actually give you hypnosis resistance. Which is interesting. I don't think any late game enemies actually use hypnosis, so you actually actively make yourself more vulnerable to enemies.
Hallmark confirming we actually do not see Evil Eyes in Scramble at all unless there's an enemy shuffle on, because there is no Dark Oneette in Scramble.
Yep, a very rare enemy indeed.
Alright, Gurk finding Repel DX. I'm not sure how many repels we found, but I'm sure it's plenty. It's enough for Cave of the Past at least.
I think we have like 2 DXs. I think mcgurk found a DX in the mines, and this DX here, plus some other repels scattered about. This is definitely a repel, or a repellent seed. Definitely a good opportunity to use one of these repels to get through a sanctuary much easier. Okay, like a DX will get you all the way through Milky Well, no problem. Two repels will do it for you. One repel will get you to the bend in the L-shaped room.
Digger should not pose a problem for Gurk.
Pooh with the freeze gamma.
Yeah, Pooh is swole now after beating up 3 Krakens or 4 Krakens, I think. No, we forfeited on the 4th one.
Indeed.
But still, 3 Krakens worth of XP.
Yeah, Jeff also got all that EXP too, but he's unfortunately just kind of here right now.
Yeah. He has a decent gun.
Yeah, we didn't find a bazooka or a heavy bazooka. That would have been nice to pull out of the mines, for sure.
That would have been. Sphere's kind of wrecking Sitake's day here.
He was able to save Ness. Merker gonna turn in a meteorite piece, hoping to get a... We'll now get his Dalam teleport. We'll see if he goes to Dalam first over winners. If it is something like Happy Happy or Underworld, then he's in go mode. Well, the good news is we can use the mouse here if we really wanted to. After healing at the lab, we can just warp right in front of the boss. Always a fun thing you can do. But he revived Paula, so he might just go for it. I mean, Jeff hasn't been terribly useful, so...
Yeah, I would personally dip over to the lab and make a save. And revive Jeff as well, but... Oh, it's a spook.
Yeah, we got the spook.
Spook is also going to hurt. Sitake's going to make use of a PSI shield, it looks like, to withstand some of this damage.
Very interesting that McGurk went to pick up the teddy bear here. Maybe came in here hoping for a good weapon, but we've already found
Yeah,
the magnet earlier, so...
maybe hoping for a buff bird to, though he got so much XP from those Krakens, I can't
He's
imagine
got
needing a
buff
buff bird.
poo.
Yeah, he's... Oh, we're porting out without doing mood training.
Interesting. I would have... If I went there even just to at least check buff bird or maybe the presence, I would have at least probably done the moo poo training as well, just because that's a possible 2 sinks. Now it could also be possibly nothing.
Yeah, the thing is, we have winters already, and personally, I feel like if you have winters, the value of more teleport checks goes down a lot because it can often just be a place you've already been.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if we get pencil eraser or authentic route. Uh-oh. Time to go into the alien base. You
The
could...
Tendercrowd does make me think maybe it was actually Underworld for the mood training. Because that seems to be, we know that that Lumine is super deep due to the Sheriff's Band. So the way to Underworld pretty much has to be a teleport.
Yeah, interestingly, Sitake decides not to set a mouse for easier access back to the lab, but...
Did he set a save?
He did set a save, yes.
Okay, so we can always
sure
death warp. You know we've got Tessie on Gurk's side.
We have meteorite pieces in Monotoli.
Yeah. Yeah, meteorite's been found. We're just going on a sank hunt now. Okay, Sitake is doing the mood training. We will see what mood training is.
Yeah, very interesting that Sitake also went into the palace to check the items there too.
Yeah, I would have skipped it actually.
Yeah, I think I might have gone for one of the more convenient presents in the houses. But either way, we get...
Well, these flowers
Kirk,
are really kind of obnoxiously sized in this dungeon, aren't they? Wow. I don't know how we skipped that.
Just enough to get through.
I guess because that flower's booty was big enough, it got kind of stuck on the wall trying to chase. I don't know.
Yeah, it does have kind of the wandering. Yeah, it's lost underworld. I think it does have like the wandering script, so it might have also caught it in a good cycle as well. McGurk using a repel to get through here really quickly.
So Gurk's decision to skip mood training is probably going to come back to bite him, actually.
Yeah, we'll see if he does the alien base or not. Alien base could be something like pencil eraser, or even the carrot key.
We do have a key to the cabin, so I'm gonna guess it's the pencil eraser.
Yeah, that's fairly likely. Also, the mines does have the badge, so at some point we do have to get access to Happy Happy.
Maybe this might be Happy. Oh, there's Happy Happy in the. Okay, so Sitake is ready to go.
Yep, don't even have to make a Gygas play. You can just do Magic Cannon, which typically is far quicker.
Also a goated shop, but not buying anything. Had a nice big league bat that we didn't buy.
Got an evil spirit here. Interesting that we didn't buy a big league bat. What is Sitake's next rocking? Oh, there's the possession. I saw that guy. I'm like, possess someone. It's just gonna happen.
And the evil elemental, despite being in the fire dungeon, is freeze resistant.
Oh, the ghosts are very cold, you know.
Yeah, it's just fire is effective on most of the other things in this dungeon, which you'd expect it to be, but not that one.
McGurk getting the good news of the stinky kraut.
And he's probably thinking, how am I going to use this? Since he did not know that
Going for the
Underworld
alien
is in
base,
mood
I
training.
think. All right, well,
He
we'll see
is.
if anything comes out of here. Even with the shortened dungeons on it, it's still pretty long.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the longer checks. All right,
No
and
one likes doing this one.
we
It's
got a
usually
fourth
very
sync
put on.
Everdread. Everdread, pretty easy, though can be obnoxious if he decides to steal your repels. So always good idea to just take him down as fast as you can. Don't mess around. Freeze, paralyze, anything to keep him from stealing from you.
Yeah, the enemies in Alien Base at least look like they're on the critical path, so it's probably
Yeah.
intended that we come in here at some point.
We got Fobbies. So some good XP for Gurk. Could have ran from them. He had a green, but Fobby XP is very tempting.
Yeah, he does have the lucrative Kraken EXP still to exploit, though.
Yeah, like I probably would have.
If he wants to go back to the mine.
He
Back to the
yearns for the
mines
mines.
Whoa, we got a lot of bears here.
Right.
Sitake gonna take a look.
Tomar noting that Gurk's entry time into this dungeon was 49:30, so we can see exactly how much time this is taking him.
Ooh,
It's
a crystal charm.
It'd be nice if we end up with BBRs somehow. Double beam. Oh, dropping it.
I think he already has one on Chef. Yep, and you can see with the accelerated enemy shuffle, once you're past Gygas and Logic, we start seeing all sorts of different mishmashes of enemies from different sections of the game.
Oh, is that how it works? It doesn't loop through it. It just starts mashing together everything that's left over.
I think so. Jay Tomar can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just kind of randomly mishmashed together. See, he says YP.
I assume that's short for Yep. Okay, that's good to know. I actually did not realize that. We've got a Captain Strong.
Fence ribbon, not quite as good as our talisman ribbon, so. And we get a carrot key
for Gurk.
So we have 5 sinks for McGurk too.
Is that 5 or 4? Because he did not get he didn't get either of these dungeons that Sitake has, the Fire Spring or the Happy.
Maybe he does just have 4. He does have to do Milky Well. He does have access to Pink Cloud. He did Magnet Hill and Rainy Circle, so that's 4. Okay, so he might just have 4 then.
Alright, so that
unless he decides to do Mood Training.
That Stonehenge took Gurk 2.5 minutes for Tomar's timekeeping. Maybe a 2-minute check if it was done a little more efficiently, he says.
Oh, we got a red swirl.
And Sitake is in Magicant. We are on the home stretch.
Yeah, Sitake firmly in the lead at the moment. With only 4 sinks available to McGurk at the moment.
Yeah, and like even Gurk was through all of them. Doing a Gygas is just slower than Magicant if you already have Magicant.
Yeah.
So this is Sitake's race to lose right now.
Fortunately, if McGurk does get access to all of this, to the underworld and Happy, you can do the bespoke 6-sink finish.
We do still have most of the nasty bosses still in the pool, though. We took out Trill Sprout, but I think Deluxe is still in here. Carbon Dog's still in there. Nightmare's still in there.
Yep. The one thing you can say about Gygas is he doesn't employ dogs or nightmares.
Okay, we got Shrooms in the Sea of Eden, and it's
is
the
this
Grimace.
Even randomized? It's the same as last night. All right. Well, this guy had a ton of HP last night, so let's see what happens this time. We don't have a.
Oh,
heavy
he will be
bazooka.
he will be super tanky. But he only hits one kid at a time. So
Yeah, it's
still not.
he's unlikely to cause a game over, but it might take a good minute to get through this.
Yeah, not long enough that Gurk is gonna catch up though, I think.
Yeah, yes, Leslie. I was referencing your race last night. Okay, so apparently the Guardian General ends up with 3 times HP in this slot.
I was working last night. I unfortunately had to miss that race. I am gonna have to watch that one back. It looks like it was a good one.
It was insanely close.
I'm just gonna freeze down the Grimace. Pooh's HP is ticking down. That's and Pooh's gonna go down. That's the problem with using PSI with 4 kids.
Oh, that's
hard to
well,
get
we only
heals
have 3
off.
kids now. Yeah, he was already preemptively healing us all up. I know he just got body checked by this gigantic stone guy, but eat a pizza. And Guardian General goes down, so that's a GG for Sitake.
GG Sitake. Sitake will be going on. Let me look at the bracket.
Let's see. Sitake?
Who will be facing the winner of Rain versus Fred Coughlin. And then Gurk will be dropping down to face
Sorbius, it looks like.
Okay.
It says loser of 14, and this is number 14, so yes.
Yep,
so...
Sorbius. Alright. Yeah. Anything can happen. So
yeah, anything can happen.
You can't say Sitake versus Rain yet, but
we'll see if mcmcgurk goes for a guy gets finished or not. Besides the walk back through Pink Cloud. Maybe hoping to get this chest down here for something. Bag of Dragonite? That's not
Daggle Dragonite?
Pencil Eraser was the prisoner's item. Well, thanks.
We got Starman Supers.
Oh, the Timid Leader had the hieroglyph copy. Monkey imitation.
Yeah, this is deep logic now.
Alright, mcmcgurk getting Underworld online. Oh, gotta talk to the guy.
It's star. If we'd gotten North 1 at it, we would have been rewarded with double Starstorm checks.
Excuse me.
Alright, Gurk is now gonna find that Moo training, so he might do a 6 sank.
Yeah, yeah, he's got access for 6 sync. With all the repels he has, it'd probably be pretty quick too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sitake. Fortunately for you, Gurk had taken some deaths in 3 Tunnel, and so he had to go to Saturn Valley to revive his kids. So you actually still got back to Belch base before he did, the second time even.
Yes, mcgurk had a much rougher early game with his kids going down to the Deep Darkness boss and with the rat. So you eked out enough of a lead there to maintain it. mcgurk also dove the mines. Got a lot of levels off the Krakens, but ultimately didn't pan
Spent
out.
way too long on those mines.
Alright, mcgurk getting the 6th sync.
Gotta buy that big league bat. And no, not the Night Pendant.
No, you don't need that now. Well, I guess the Ring Pendant isn't very useful against regular bosses. You'd actually much rather have a Flame Pendant. There's a lot more fire going around on...
I like a Night Pendant on Ness, just because he's a healer and it's annoying when he gets confused.
Yeah, that's also another good one for regular enemies. There's a lot of flash going around, although we also beat Trillionage already, but... And Manny too, I think Manny... Or does the Glorious Light not count as a flash?
You are flash resistant from it still. It's
okay.
The resistance counts. It doesn't have to be PSI flash specifically.
And yeah, flash is pretty useful against the statues, useful against Trillionage.
Also, a triple evil elemental party is pretty gross.
Oh no!
Why are we not using repels here? These are...
Yeah, all these enemies...
These are horrible.
These enemies stink. Let's get out of here. Let's use those repels. Worst thing about getting a cold is Ness is going to spend his time curing the cold and not contributing to damage. And every renamed Flash is Flash Gamma. That's pretty gross, honestly.
We have used Repel. I think this was Everdread?
Yep, it was Everdread here. Not that big a deal unless he steals the rest of the McGurk's repels. Yeah, let's see. Kraken has Flash. I think Thunder and Storm also have Flash.
Yeah, Thunder and Storm is Flash. Things there are. I think Wikibound or one of those sources says it's Flash Omega, but it's not. Oh, or EBDB probably says it is. Yet another thing that the various wiki resources for Earthbound get wrong. There are several databases of enemies and such, and none of them are completely accurate.
Oh yes, Sitake. If you're still around, one thing to keep in mind is Starman Jr. has 80 luck, so the counter PSI unit will never work on him, since it's luck over 40.
I mean, even if it was luck over 80, it would still never work.
Yeah, that's true. Because it really doesn't matter. McGurk going for the 6th sync, channeling the powers of Chargles to finish out the seed. With 2 repels, I think the first one will get us to around the butterfly spot, and then we can just... Or maybe not. I'm not counting here.
Alright, 1 dead cop, now the only thing separating Gurk from finishing the seed out.
Still like a 104-ish for 6 Sanks. That's really fast.
Probably 103. I can't imagine Strong taking that long.
Well, he does. That's right. He does have like freeze gamma. So. Man, we never did find a bazooka either.
Nope. 400 damage with that freeze gamma. Jeez. And he's paralyzed. We can now just have a boot party if we want. And officer down. GG Gurk.
Congratulations. And GG's out for McGurk, who will win right after this small cutscene.
Finishing with a 103.20-ish something.
Racetime.gg says 103.30. Alright.
This, I guess that little cutscene is longer than I thought it was. 103.31. GG Gurk. Gurk will be back in the lower bracket facing Sorbius, we said. Hello.
Hi. So,
Oops. Oops.
Oops, all mines. The kids yearn for the mines tonight.
Yeah, mines and Moonside led me to bad things.
Yeah, you had a bit of rough of an early game there. Sitake got out of those early fights much more quickly and with much fewer kids downed.
Everything was setting
Yeah,
up that a 5 or a 6 was going to be feasible. I mean, and it was. It wasn't like it was that far behind.
yeah. If you hadn't dipped out of Dalam and just done the move training the first time, would have been much closer, I think.
Yeah, it was basically a calculated risk that I thought we were going to be able to get items were more likely to get us there than a teleport, and that was wrong this time. It's like the whole time, or there was a while there where I'm a shyness book away from go mode, so I wanted to prioritize items over teleports, and that led me astray today.
That is fair. Stuck had found the Tendacrout previously, which was kind of pointing that the
Right.
underworld teleport was there, since we knew that Lumine was not going to be in logic thanks to that sheriff's band.
Right.
But yeah, that the mines also I had time loss, and also just having to make a detour to Sound Valley to bring your kids back before Belch Base.
Yeah, Sitake actually.
Oh, yeah, that was rough too. Yeah, that was a little unlucky for me.
Yeah, Sitake actually accidentally used the return mouse right before the Belch boss and teleported out of Belch
Yeah,
base.
Stucky meant to mark the mouse on the boss and warped out, and then actually still managed to get all the way back to Belch Base before you got there from Saturn Valley.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. I think it might have been fine with Ness having the Cherub's band if I would just done Ness by himself, but I didn't have a lot of offense, so I was worried about it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, if it was like a PSI heavy boss, it could have been bad.
Yeah, it was Spectre.
Right, and I had just enough success in mines that it kept me going, which would have been better if I would have just died right away.
I mean, those that XP was pretty goated.
I mean, that did help everything for the end, right? Yeah.
Yeah, greed is a hell of a motivator.
And item-wise, it seemed like they weren't going to be there, but also having the key to the cabin made me like, well, maybe we are going to get led here for like 5th or 6th, which I guess we were technically, but still, it was over. It was over where I should have been.
Yeah, the one thing to keep in mind about the mines is that the boss's HP is actually cut down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, right, and Kraken's kind of a glass cannon to begin with.
Yeah, and with the way he was opening, and it's like, oh, I got a teddy bear, it should be fine. I probably shouldn't have forfeited when I did. Like, an auto fight might have got me through, but then again, like, I didn't need it, so.
Yeah, it was time to dip. I agree. As much as a Franklin badge is also a nice to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking you might come back to just finish off all the Kraken, so I wasn't sure if you were going to use the mouse or not, but since you didn't, it was obvious it was an intentional death warp to get out. Just get out.
Any other thoughts about this seed?
No, this was one of the longest ones that I've had when I did practice and stuff. I had some 5 sank 40-minute ones, and then we had this one. So yeah, it was, they were all over the place.
It was a pretty quick 6 sank, all things considered.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good for the way that I went. Just was not the right way. Not to be fastest, anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll and on that note, we could raid out to. I see iBlink22 is running a any percent glitchless right now. If we want to raid out to him, someone with the sword.
Yep. So to close it out here, thank you, mcmcgurk, for the excellent race. Congratulations to Sitake moving on in the winners bracket. Thank you, chat, for hanging out. Jay Talmar for correcting our various discussions, and Pebble Possum for joining me on Constantine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks Tomar for organizing this tournament, and also just making the dang rando in the first place. And
Yep.
thank all
Thanks,
of you for
everyone.
hanging out, and see you next time.
Good night.
Is the rate, is it working?
Are we clear?
No, the raid timer keeps starting over. I don't understand what's happening.
Oh no. Who is in charge of this thing?
Eventually, we will raid iBlink. There we go.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.